Today's tale brings us to a small fishing village on the west coast of this great land, where our companions assemble for a quest into the Big Basin backcountry, a land of great views, rugged terrain, and minimal water, where the route doesn't always go as planned. And because this video is sponsored by competitive cyclists, I got my hands on the Hakka MX, Ibis's answer to drop bar gravel rambling. I predict the temperature swing on today's excursion is going to be quite astounding. This is a bridge from Lost Boys. This pregame is looking like a game. Yeah. You zipped your jersey to your vest?
Yeah. That explains why all my food was so saggy. I was feeling like an OG crusty guy with like a 50-year-old jersey, just like bobbing food on my butt there.
Hey Gene, tell me about your bike.
Made in Santa Cruz, Rock Lobster, by the one and only Paul Sadoff. This thing is actually pretty sweet because it has Santa Cruz Stigmata fork, aka Swigmata. And fun fact, Paul was one of the builders that actually started building the first Stigmatas like 2 decades ago. But yeah, just built this up last year for the cross season and hopefully gonna set it up single speed when Worlds comes to Santa Cruz in November. So y'all better be there.
Natural fed water for you.
God's elixir.
I thought that was Coors Light.
Today I'm riding the Hakka MX, a race-ready gravel slayer, carbon fiber, 700 by 40, 650 be curious, SRAM rival, mechanical, working class athlete, and also, this thing's very light, like lighter than I expected light. Yeah, that light. This thing will get it done and then some. You ever had a Hakka?
I have had a Hakka.
What do you think?
Very versatile, Swiss Army knife kind of bike. I dig it. Wish you could fit a little bit fatter tire on there though.
Oh, this bike is good for Hakka biking. Why does all this feel so strikingly familiar? You know, this thing states clearance for 700 by 40, but I got confidence you can sneak a 45 in there without anybody looking. Just enough clearance in there just to make it different. You definitely got it up there. Look at all that. Whoa!
Good idea.
Burrito explosion.
What? Gene, what's going on here?
Smuggling a little sausage.
Burrito.
Burrito.
We've just entered Big Basin, which, fun fact, is California's oldest state park. It had COVID, but it's on the come up. So many felled trees on this trail. We just hit a zone that doesn't have any water in it, so this is the last place for us to get water, and if we don't get it, we're gonna die. Covey just said that this viola is edible.
Cheers.
Slight mint with a scent of aspiration. Yo, this road messed up. This is like an OMTM road when nature fights back. Oh my God. What happened to the road? There it is. 2 main takeaways from this bike that I've noticed thus far. It's light and it feels agile. It's got just the right bounce to the ounce for the miles that you need to accomplish. they're doing prescribed burns all over Big Basin right now. So we've had to pivot our route on the fly because water becomes an issue out here.
Normally we have a water resupply at headquarters, but we do not anymore because it was wiped out by a fire. So we're kind of hoping for another stream to filter off of.
They have a few ideas, but some of them mean a long day with water conservation. Their nervousness is making me nervous.
I'm really nervous, you guys. I'm not really sure what we should do. Like, we don't know where we are, we don't know where we're going, and we're basically out of water. Like, this is freaking me out, you guys.
And shout out Competitive Cyclist for sponsoring this week's video. Use offer code Dustin15 for 15% off your first order to competitivecyclist.com. Maybe you're Hakka curious, or gravel sure, or you just need some new sealant. They've got you covered. I'm definitely used to the soggy, damp Northwest. This dry, arid environment is, I can feel it, it's a little taxing. Whoa, gee.
Man, they like changed the whole road.
It's way further up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's so whack. Yeah, we gotta backtrack like, I don't know.
I don't know how we're getting out of here, and we're definitely lost, but I'm loving this bike. Riding 40s on this stuff is like wearing finger shoes.
Whoa. We don't know where we are.
This one's definitely serving up the adventure. Dismount number 52. We are almost literally right here. Oh good, another dismount. Well, that was bound to happen.
I found a stick.
Totally rideable. I mean, there's heavier bikes to hike a bike. Where's your water?
We don't know where we are, we have no water, and zombies ate my bottle.
Oh my God, there's olives?
And cheese. 16 years aged cheddar.
That is like,
Don't eat that.
geez.
Look at Josh's charcuterie board here. He's got sausage, olive, and 16-year-old cheddar. He's pretty pro.
Otherworldly.
We're rolling! We're back! Get red!
The original move.
It's very cool out here. Here we go. Whoa. Scene change. Whoa. Oh my God. Hey Josh, how many bikes do you own?
I think there's almost one for every day of the week. That's only 6. Sorry, there's only 6 days in the week on my week schedule.
Here you go. We finally made a pit stop. Thank God. Worn out, tired, so thirsty. Yerba mate, disgusting chocolate milk, and dill pickle chips. Yum.
Cheers, clean living.
Here's a clean living. World famous Highway 1. Not the worst prerequisite highway miles. Taking us home. Hey Josh, hey, tell me about your camera.
Hold on, I'm almost ready. This is the Leica Q2. I wouldn't say it's very compact, but it's a good ride camera. 46 megapixel, full frame, beautiful fixed 28 Summilux, 1.7 lens. Get your Bokalicious, baby, Bokalicious.
And then what's the strap you use?
This is a PS Bagworks straps with a magnetic fidlock on there. It's like a 3-point harness that kind of helps the angle of the dangle so it doesn't flop around on your back. 16,000 miles on this camera.
Holy shit. I know this is mostly an off-road machine, but it really does very nice on the pavement. I'm just saying, added bonus, you know? Look at us fly. We're just pedaling. I'm not even pedaling. We're still moving.
And then everybody else is like, oh.
Holy California. We've got over 10 hours of cumulative time on this mission, and I want to report on the frame fatigue from this bike. The body's feeling good. It's getting rattled, but it's not to the point of lost feelings and broken dreams. We've done well over 80 miles thus far, and on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 the worst, 1 the best. No, 1 the worst, 1 the best. I feel great. I feel like a 7. Where the hell did that come from? Big miles, fun in the sun.
And the ride by the numbers?
11 hours, 15 minutes, a cumulative time.
97 miles and 7,500 feet of elevation.
All right, my hot take on the Ibis Hakka. It's fast, it's light, it's nimble. I enjoy riding it. But I wish I had a little bit more clearance for the tires. And personally, I would like to see this bike with a little bit more, you know, adventure-ready geometry. Because Ibis is kind of an adventure-ready brand. And maybe what I'm looking for is a new addition to the family, opposed to like a retake on the Hakka. Aside from that, very happy, very happy. What a pleasant experience. Thanks, little guy. That was one memorable experience, but the whole time I kept thinking about this video where 2 other buddies of mine and I did a ride with 3 different bikes, and we each rode each bike, and we decided at the very end which bike we would own and which bike we would pick if we could get any of them for free. And I think those guys would be a great candidate for this same formula, but just, you know, maybe with different bikes. Now they stop?